Welcome to Fraction Finders. Today we'll learn how to use number lines to find equivalent fractions. When we have one fraction, we can find many other fractions that have the same value. Let's use our number line tools to discover these fraction families. The top number line shows 1/2. Use the bottom number line to find an equivalent fraction. Drag the point to create a fraction equal to 1/2. Great job! You found that 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2. Both fractions mark the same position on the number lines. The top number line shows 1/3. Use the bottom number line to find an equivalent fraction. Drag the point to create a fraction equal to 1/3. Excellent! You found that 2/6 is equivalent to 1/3. You're getting good at finding equivalent fractions. Great job finding equivalent fractions using double number lines. You've learned. You can find equivalent fractions by lining up points on different number lines. Sometimes the bottom number line has more equal parts, giving equivalent fractions with larger denominators. Sometimes the bottom number line has fewer equal parts, giving equivalent fractions with smaller denominators. Now let's try finding equivalent fractions on a single number line with different denominators. This number line is divided into sixths. Place your point where 1/3 would be to find its equivalent fraction. Excellent! You correctly found that 1/3 equals 2/6. You were able to identify the equivalent fraction on the sixths number line. This number line is divided into eighths. Place your point where 1/4 would be to find its equivalent fraction. Great job! You correctly found that 1/4 equals 2/8. You found the right spot, even without many labels to help you. Find the equivalent fraction for 1/2 on the number line that is divided into twelfths. Outstanding! You correctly found that 1/4 equals 6/12. You were able to identify where 1/2 would be located even with few labels. Great job, fraction finders! Today you learned how to use number lines to find equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions all mark the same point on a number line. You can find equivalent fractions with both larger and smaller denominators. When fractions are equivalent, they show the same amount, just written in different ways. This skill helps you work with fractions more easily and understand they can have many different names.
谁没有收到？